frustration of previous losses and then this game sort of compile and get to guys in this one?
There definitely was some frustration. I'm not exactly sure what the source of it was, whether it was previous losses or whatever, but there was frustration on the floor. I could feel it. I mean, obviously you saw it because you asked the question, but yeah, there was just something tonight. I don't know. One of those out of 82 that you just have a little frustration trying to play so hard, trying to be perfect, trying to get over the hump, especially with your first home game after we've been on the road for so long.
It seemed like every time you go on the burst, they had an answer. Is that one of those things that can really be a source of frustration?
It can be. It definitely can be. It can be when you're protecting the paint. You do a good job of protecting the paint. They kick it out and make a three. It can be when you're doing a great job of getting downhill and getting into the paint and getting to the free throw line, and then you're missing free throws. Like, there's a lot that can be the source of frustration, but we can't let that be us.
Who do you look to on the floor in those moments when you see the guys getting frustrated? Who's the extension of you out there to try and kind of corral everybody and get everybody on the same page?
I would say Eric at some level for sure, but I try to get the whole group. I try to get the whole group to come together. It's not one specific person.
Is that just kind of another sign of how they need to mature? Sometimes when you are frustrated, you kind of have to snap out of it.
Yeah, I hate to sound like a broken record when it comes to the youth of our team and the need for experience for these guys, especially. But yes, that is like when you hit adversity, not letting the frustration get to you is a young guy thing.
Coach, you talked a lot about ball movement and getting everybody involved. But,
yeah.
From what you were able to see, what do you think needs to happen in order to get Jabari Smith Jr. more involved on offense?
Yeah, so tonight was a hard night for him because they were switching so much. They had, when Zubac wasn't in the game, they were switching everything. And then when he was in the game, even when Jabari was in the action, they switched it. So the way to get him better, more opportunities is push the ball, get the ball into the paint, get to our driving kicks where it's not necessarily a play call, and space the floor well. Those are the ways that we can get him more involved. I also like him as a trailer, where we're pushing the ball at the floor and we can pitch it back to him. And that's a rhythm shot for him that he can get. The last way for him is the offensive rebounds and, getting to the offensive glass and finding ways to score that way. So yeah, those are the ways that he can get going a little bit.
What about when the ball gets stagnant sometimes? And it seems like, Kevin will go one-on-one or Jalen goes one-on-one when the ball movement is not there. Is that something that frustrates you sometimes?
Sometimes, but I would look at our isolations tonight and probably say our points per isolation were pretty good, with Scoot getting downhill and getting to the free throw line and Jalen doing the same. It didn't necessarily lead to a much driving kick, but in the spirit of ball movement, yeah, I see your point. But yeah, we're right at the top of the league as far as our efficiency off isolations.
Coach, you came to the game after 11 fast break points per game. You had another 11 tonight. Is that just a matter of not getting enough stops to get out on the break?
I've been kind of harping on that as a main thing for us. But yeah, if they're going to allow the opponents to shoot 50%, 51% from the field, and we don't, our defense isn't set up for us to like overplay and go for steals and rotate and all that. It's more of a conservative defense because we're trying to protect. So, we're not going to get the like runouts off steals as much, but we had 11 steals tonight. We got to capitalize. Like you're saying, we got to capitalize on those.
How encouraging is the continued chemistry development between Jalen and Alpi, especially there in that first quarter? It looked like they were playing off of each other really well, whether it was in pick and roll, dribble handoff, whatever kind of actions they were running off one another.
Yeah, what Jalen had 5 assists in the first half, I think, and he was turning the corner and making that little pocket pass, the baseline drive, little drop off pass. if Jalen's going to have the ball as much as he does, yeah, it's important for him to be able to make those plays. And, when Alpy, when he gets it, something good usually happens. So, that combination, between Jalen and Alpy, and then the combination between Jalen and Kevin are very important.
Is that a point of emphasis for Jalen in the minutes where he's staggered away from Kevin, but let's say a bit more of a playmaker for other guys on the floor?
I just want him to be aggressive, make the right play. And that's what I told the group today. Like Alpy had a few plays where he's trying to make like the great play. And I saw this on television today. Somebody said, you don't have to make the great play. You just have to make the right play. And, that's what I want our guys to do, is make the right play.